Tandy, what a move. Truex in the outside, contact made. 56 slides it at a 4. Who's going to be at the stripe? Did even give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
Welcome everyone to the Camping Universe Xfinity series here on Extreme SM TV as we head to Phoenix tonight for the next round in the regular point system. As we start working our way towards the chase here, let's take a look coming into tonight at the point standings as they stand. Now this is your regular point standings. This is not your chase standings coming into the night. Taking a look at it as we come in. If we can take a look at it without it interfering with our qualifying here as the qualifying's underway. You see Jared Ziegler is going to be the guy on top of the board here in your regular series points. Norman King back there 414 points out, and he's even outside looking in on the chase, man. One of our heavy hitters way back there trying to make some ground up. You see Antonio Bianchi there as well. He's in a decent spot to make the chase. It's going to be interesting to see as this plays out how that goes for him. Let's take a look at our track temp right now as we got qualifying underway. Our track facts right now, Phoenix is a 1 mile racetrack right now. Track temp 112. It's Arizona, folks. It's going to be hot. And it's hot today. I'm here to tell you that's a slick racetrack. These guys are going to have to deal with for 170 miles here tonight. So we take a look at the qualifying order as we wind down here. A minute and 30 left. Regular point series leader Jared Ziegler, top of the board, 28.223 to a 28.258 for Dustin Madsen. Also Patrick Curtis right there, Don right there as well, Jeffrey Sykes. Look at Caleb there, Chad and Ashton. All these guys right here together, and Josiah as well. So we're getting ready to go once again.
There is a fifth dimension. Beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Where is this place and when? The answer is, it doesn't make any difference. In this year or 100 years hence. On this planet or wherever there is human life. Lesson to be learned in the Twilight Zone.
As if someone had poured out some kind of drug in me. Everything, emotion, feeling, clear, stranger. And now
Alrighty folks, back here with you once again. Hopefully that fixed the audio problem. As we're rocketing to green here, lap one on the board. Jared Ziegler grabbing the pole here tonight. He'll be your race leader here this evening. Ziegler, they're in that 2 machine out in front. Everybody else trying to chase him down into 3 and 4. Lap one, a 170 on the board here tonight. But he's going to go single file for the most part. Now this is the thing here, that outside line, look for that to be really strong all night long as we rock it towards turns 1 and 2 once again. Ziegler out front in that 2 machine. Great run for Ziegler. Jared able to get clear of everybody else right there in second. That's going to be the 13 machine. The 1 right there as well. As they head through 3 and 4 right now, everybody's single file around the bottom of the racetrack. 2 laps in the books here so far. We'll hang on, keep going here. As we rocket into 1 and 2 once again, the 1 machine right there in third. See 4th place right there as well, taking a little bit further look back. The 3 machine back out there on the outside line as well. That is Mr. Jonathan, I believe, running the outside right now. Trying to hang on as they work their way into 3 and 4. He'll try to squeeze down in line. He's able to do it. He's able to squeeze down in front of the 32. And to make that work, nice squeeze play down in the line. Now they'll be side by side right in front of him. That's the 6 on the outside, the 25 on the bottom. As they work their way down the back front straightaway once, or back straightaway once again. Jared Ziegler still up front of the pack, trying to pull away from that 13 machine. 4 out of 170 in the books here tonight as we continue along. So it's 4 out of 170 in the books as we rocket our way into turns 1 and 2. But he's trying to hang on right now. 5 laps complete. Looking at it to 49, way off the pace. Actually getting ready to go a lap down as Jared closes in to 13 there as well. But he's right in line. The one machine right here in the mix of Patrick. Right behind him, that's going to be the 54 of Mr. Don. Fighting their way through. 5 laps complete here already. Jeffrey Sykes runs 5th in the 04 machine. And right behind him, that's going to be the 12 of Caleb and Mr. Ashton. Back here in the 68 as well. Chad back here in the 25 in 8th. Running 9th right now is that 3 of Jonathan. Josiah Strauss back there rounds out your top 10. Austin Green in the 32 runs 11th. Andrew runs 12th right now. 13th is Steve. And Brandon back here in the 4 machine, currently 14th. Actually, sliding up the racetrack, there is an 8 machine. They'll all work their way through. So there is that 4 machine as they work their way down the back straightaway now. 7 of 170 complete here tonight. Everybody right around the bottom of the racetrack. Everybody doing a great job here tonight, doing a wonderful job off of turns 3 and 4, hanging in there for now. So everybody rocketing their way down into 1 and 2, hanging on right now. And down the back straightaway through the dog leg right now. Everybody goes. Again, that dog leg, you'll see them cut it. They're not going to cut it quite as much as we've seen last night in the street stocks, as we got a caution on the speedway. The first yellow of the evening here at lap number 9. A little bit of contact back here in the pack. That is Donnie that got caught up in that one. Around he's going to go. Yellow is out. One more look at it here. Donnie getting turned around. It looks like it's Norman King back here. Don't tell me he got caught in this mess. And he did. That was Norman King that come along and corrected him. Norman's year and still not going the way he wanted. Hard into the side of Donnie. And that's going to hurt that 28 for sure. And if he don't have any horsepower damage, just the damage on the car itself alone is going to be enough to hinder his progress the rest of the night. You got to feel bad for Norman King. He's not had the year he's wanted. He's tried to turn it around, and things have just not went his way all year long. And here again we are. Damage here early. Gotta look at it this way. Maybe it'll get better next week at Darlington. And don't forget, guys, we're also on Facebook as well, along with the YouTube channel here tonight. As they all head to pit road. 10 out of 170 in the books. Everybody hanging in out here tonight in chat. And I think tires, that's going to be a big premium. But Patrick there, Curtis, staying out, makes the decision not to come to pit road this early. I don't know about that one. I just don't think I would do that. I think I'd come on down and stay in sequence with everyone else. Patrick making that decision to not do that. I'm not so sure about that one. So as we continue along right now, Light's still on the iRacing pace car. $11 of 170 laps complete here tonight. And now you see Patrick coming down. Maybe he was listening to the broadcast. Who knows? He'll head down pit road here. It's going to put him off sequence. He'll drop to the rear here. And that will hand the lead back over. Should go back to Jared by the time this is over. And it does. No surprise there. Jared, your normal season points leader right now, has had a great year so far. And it is continuing to end that way here at Phoenix right now early on. And we're still 11 miles into this one out of the 170 miles we got to go. So it's going to be a long one. And Steve is your leader in the 8, but it looks like he's going to elect the outside lane And we're back to green. Everything froze up there for a second, but we are back to green. 12 of 170 complete. Right now, Jared Ziegler, Dustin back there as well. You see Dustin in the mix. On the bottom, Steve on the outside, Jeffrey Sykes there as well. Along with them, that is Mr. Ashton hanging on in the top 5. But the 8 machine up high, Old Tires not going to be his friend. Yellow flag back out. Second time here tonight. And that's going to be trouble headed into turns 3 and 4 for the 49 machine of Hunter and the 58 getting collected. And it's going to bring the yellow out once again. We'll go take one more look at it. Not very good there. That is Carrington and Hunter getting collected back deep in the field. Both those cars going around hard into the inside wall. Brings our second caution of the night out here. Still pretty early on. So those two will bring the car to the attention of their crew. Jared will catch back up to the iRacing pace car. Dustin will be second. Steve third. Jeffrey Sykes fourth. And running fifth right now is Mr. Ashton. And Don Parker's in sixth. So we're going to step away for a commercial break. This is the second yellow of the night here for the Camping Universe Xfinity Series here from Phoenix. We'll be right back on the other side of the commercial break, folks.
Boy, these iRacing iFlag cars are fast tonight.
You know, Todd, I guarantee you, Brown, Leonardi, Weaver, Capert, and Pena are all using them products from their sponsor tonight to give them the upper hand over the competition.
Well, how can I get fast like those guys?
Well, that's easy, Todd. You gotta head over to iRacingIFlag.com.
Alrighty, back here with you folks as we get ready to go back green flag racing once again. It'll be 16 complete of the 170 here tonight. Jared Ziegler will start from the inside here of the first row. He'll bring them to green once again. To his outside, that's going to be Dustin. Those two have had pretty good battles all year long. Continues here from Phoenix Motor Speedway as we get ready to go back green. Pace car lights are off. Here we go. It'll be 17 this time by when the green flag waves once again. Green is back out. We've had 6 laps on this set of tires, most of them being under yellow. Green back in the air as the field rolls through. Jared Ziegler again just jumping out in front of Dustin. Dustin trying to hang on for second here. A little bit of side-by-side battling right there with Jeffrey Sykes and the 68 of Ashton. Caleb Weekly back here as well, in line in the top 5. Dawn right behind them. Everybody back single file. A little bit of side-by-side action. Back in the pack, that's the 25 and the 3 machine going at it here off of turn number 4, side by side. Down the front straightaway once again. And the 3 gets clear. Now the 25 trying to hang on, but that's going to be the 32. Jumping up to his outside, that is going to be Austin trying to make it work up above Chad. Chad seems to be just trying to hang on right now. And we'll get ready to start to see him duck back single file off of turns 3 and 4. Here they go down the front straightaway once again. Jared Ziegler up in front of the field, having a good run here so far tonight. Ziegler out front, 152 laps to go. As you see up front, there is your ticker, Jared Ziegler, Matheson, and the 68 Sheen running in third of Mr. Ashton as well. Those guys out front, you see the battle back here brewing. Deeper in the pack, a little bit of side-by-side racing. That is the 6 trying to hang on in front of Jeffrey Sykes. Jeffrey putting a little bit of pressure on him. Oh, that's not Jeffrey, is it? That's not the 02, that's Douglas. Sorry about that, I've seen an O, but I thought it was the 02, but that's the 03 at Douglas. Right here as well, good run side by side right now. Off of turn 3 and 4. Right now, Josiah trying to hang on to that spark car in the wall. That's Antonio. Come on, Bianchi. That car out of the wall, buddy. Do better than that. As we hang on, Thunder off of turn number 2. Antonio gets up near the wall once again. And trying to hang on to it right now. Mr. Bianchi, man, out there having a pretty good run. Right in front of him, still side by side. Get it worked out off of turns 3 and 4 right here. Down the front straightaway once again. Everybody having a great battle on the racetrack right now. That is the 03 of Douglas. Trapped to the outside. Here comes Antonio trying to work his way back through. Not missing much of anything up front. They're pretty spread out. About a tenth of a second. Battling back here deep in the pack. And these guys will get it sorted out here. We continue along here at Phoenix Motor Speedway. A little bit of side-by-side racing up in front of them. That's the 3 and the 25 still going at it. That's inside the top 5 or top 10. And that's the 25 machine of Chad picking up 7th. As the yellow flag waves once again on the racetrack. Caution number 3 here at lap 23. And that is the 4 having a hard impact to the outside wall. Brings the yellow out once again. He's just going to get... Oh, he got too low and got into the inside wall. Into 1. He tried to make a move there and didn't have room. Got too low, clipped that inside wall, and that's nothing but problems. I got to give him mad respect, though. He put the car in the inside wall to keep from taking a fellow competitor out. A very respectful thing to do. And we're going to give him an interview over that because that is like just one of the best maneuvers that I've seen in a while. We can find him in TeamSpeak. I do want to Brandon B. You can find him because I do want to talk to him about that. That was a really, really professional move. He's got his mic muted, so we're going to let him get to pit road before we try to grab him. And we'll get ready to go once again here in just a moment. Everybody on pit road once again. Jared Ziegler leads them all down, and you see everybody on pit road. There'll be 4 fresh tires and fuel once again. Ziegler at the end of his stall down here at the very end of pit road. That number 2 machine. Let's see if he'll win the race off of pit road. And let's see here. He just about does, but Dustin gets a little bit better launch. So move Dustin to the first car off of pit road. Let's see if we can grab Brandon here. Hey, Brandon, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me, buddy?
Hey, yes, sir.
Well, buddy, I got to say, you did a great job of staying off the other driver, my friend.
Yeah, like I told the guy in front of me, I was like, I didn't expect anybody to be on the brakes as hard as I was, so I just overcorrected, locked it up, bounced off the wall, and was praying nobody else hit me.
Well, I got to say, I was kind of bragging on you up here in the booth because I looked at the replay, and you did a great job just to make sure you basically put yourself as a wall, make sure you didn't take anybody else out, and that's a very commendable thing, man. Great job, great driving.
Yeah, it's one thing for me to ruin my own race through stupidity, but I hate ruining other people's races, so I figured, safest place would be to get as close to that wall and stay off everybody else.
Well, man, hopefully you can get the car fixed and get back out there. Again, great job on the sportsmanship there, buddy. iRacing needs a lot more of that, man.
All right, well, thanks, and yeah, hopefully we can get back towards the middle of the pack.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, whether you win a race or lose the race, buddy, you've already won something in my mind. Good job, man, and we'll holler at you later.
All right, thanks.
Alrighty. There you go, man. That's just a very, very classy thing to do. Put your own car in the wall to stay off of somebody else. That's it's a very classy thing to do. Very sportsmanlike. I like seeing things like that. That'll get you an interview quicker than winning a race, really, for me. I'm an old school league racer. I believe in this stuff. I believe in being a sportsman about it and taking care of your other competitors. And that's exactly what we saw there. Great job. We're going to get ready to go back green here once again here tonight. Double file up front. Look who's up there, Mr. Bonkles. Up there on that front row. Come on, Bonkles. Hang on to it for a little bit, buddy. So for you, those of you that don't know, I used to do a bunch of role play stuff, and that driver in that 51, Mr. Antonio Bianchi, was a part of the community I was in, and that's where we got to know each other. And Bonkles don't jump the restart, but he's going to lead him to green flag. And that was, I'm not going to say he jumped it, but that was borderline there, buddy. He's going to go way high. He's actually going to lose all of his position. He's on old tires. He's trying to do whatever he can do, and I got to give him credit for trying, but he's going to drop back pretty rapidly here. Nothing he can really do about that. Again, those old tires, it just makes it very difficult to do anything. He continues to fall back, and he's back to 7th, 8th. He's up top 3 wide. Just, yeah, nothing he can do here. He's going to basically lose every bit of the track position he gained. And right now, Dustin out front of Jared Ziegler. Again, Ziegler losing that spot over Dustin there on pit road. Dustin was able to beat him out, and it's holding true on the racetrack. Dustin Madison out front, Jared Ziegler second. Third right now, Ashton. Fourth, Chad. And fifth is Jeffrey Sykes. That's your top 5 right now, as we're 30 of 170 in the books. 30 out of these 170 laps complete here tonight. And we'll continue along here. A long way to go here tonight, folks. We're far from over, let me tell you. Very far from being over here this evening. Dustin out in front doing a great job maintaining right now. And you can see the gap that is built up is 0.4 of a second over Jared Ziegler right now. 0.4 of a second your gap right at the moment. And we're going to keep it that way. And everybody will work their way off of 3 and 4. We're going to grab a couple of cars back here side by side. That's Josiah up there on the outside, the 3 on the bottom. Good battle here deeper in the pack. Looks like this is going to be for 3rd or 6th and 7th. The 3 car able to make the pass here. Great job, and we'll continue along. Still a little bit more side by side racing behind them. That's Caleb trying to fill the gaps. Not going to be able to do it. Antonio is in the top 10. He's kind of leveled off here in 10th. Again, if he can hold this position, it may work out for him. It might be a net gain, but he's still having some trouble with that. as they continue working around here. And one heck of a race here so far. As 33 of the 170 laps in the books here tonight. And everybody behind them, the 54 back here as well. Hanging on right now. Everybody else a little bit further back. And a little bit side-by-side racing back here mid straightaway. That's the one to the bottom. It's going to be Patrick Curtis working his way through in that Bush machine. Trying to inch his way forward. Doing a good job here. Right around the bottom of the racetrack. And he's going to get the pass complete. Up in front of him, that's going to be the 31, the 1. All these guys up in front of him. But a little bumping and running back there. One car up high. I could have got a little bit weird, and car on the outside wall right in front of them. And we're going to keep a camera on it. That's the 8 that got into trouble as well. Got up there, got a little bit free, bounced it off the wall a couple of times. He keeps it going straight. Great job there keeping the car straight, not losing that race car. Could have been a lot worse than what it turned out to be as it hit through 3 and 4 this time. But we'll get it worked back out through 3 and 4. Off of turn number 4 they all go. Hard and the gas once again. Again, 36 of 170 in the books here tonight, here at Phoenix. All right, Madison's still up front. Ziegler's still in second. The way they run right now. Antonio losing some more positions. That's the one trying to ease himself back up towards the front. See everybody pretty much single file back here in the pack right now. And it's got the feeling it may be a pretty long green flag run here. And Dustin right now a 0.5 of a second gap over Jared. Everybody else trying to follow along. There's the 32 machine. Austin Green having a pretty good run as well. 38 laps complete here tonight, folks, and this thing has a green flag feel to it now as we've started to get kind of separated out. See Jonathan there in the 3 inside the top 6. Jeffrey Sykes up there inside the top 5 as well. It's a really good run for everybody involved as we're 39 of 170 in the books. So as we continue along here, 39 at 170 in the books here tonight. But he right around the bottom of the racetrack. Taking a look here off of turn number 4, a couple of these cars, including Mr. Jeffrey Sykes here in the 04 machine, trying to run down Chad, but those guys are kind of separated for the most part, up near the front of the pack. They're doing a great job getting in their comfort zone here and just running it out. 41 will be on the board this time by. So it'll be lap number 41 this time by as they exit 3 and 4. Everybody will get it straightened out once again. 41 and 170 in the books here tonight, folks. .41 of 170 laps complete here tonight. Everybody's still working their way through at the moment. And good run for everybody involved pretty much right now. Keeping it pretty clean. Taking a look up forward, a couple of lap cars. That's the battle for the race lead right now. Jared's still trying to close back down on Dustin. Dustin hanging on. And that's the way they run at the moment. A great run at the front of the field here. See Jared trying to close in. Dustin trying to keep the gap. And that's basically, they're playing monkey see, monkey do at the front of the pack right now. More like monkey see, monkey don't. When it comes to Jared. But Jared and Dustin, they're very talented race cars. And race car driver, talented race cars. Okay, there we go. Anyway, talented race car drivers, make a shirt out of that if you want to. As you can see right now, Dustin, they're trying to pull away, but Jared's staying right with him. And the talent in these two cars, man. Two very, very talented drivers. I've seen Jared grab tenths of a second out of a track that I just don't see how he got it. And it continues here tonight, and he's right on the back bumper of Dustin. Dustin not letting up, though. And those guys, this is going to be a scrap fight at the front of the field all night long, I have a feeling. 2.8 seconds is the gap back to third. These two have opened up, and I don't see that shrinking anytime soon. These two cars out in front of the field are a good 2 tenths faster than most of the rest of the field. And here comes Jared to the bottom now, looking for a way around. Can't do it yet. Jared Ziegler trying to look to the bottom of the racetrack. Not going to be enough. 46 on the board this time by of the 170. 46 of 170 laps being complete here tonight. And a heck of a night race all night long for these guys. 47 going on the board. And nice and easy does it. Coming off onto the front straightaway. Everybody will hang on right now. 47 of 170 complete. These guys right with one another once again. And these guys fighting hard right now. Trying to stay where they're at. And they will continue to do so. 47 complete this time by. 48 on the board now. Nose to tail up front. Jared trying to close the gap. Can't do it right now. He'll stay in line for the most part right now. Trying to pull up to the back bumper of Mr. Madison. And Jared Ziegler all over the back bumper of Madison. Madison trying to hold him back there. And they'll hang on right now off of turns 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway once again. 49 of 170 laps on the board this time by. And now Jared Ziegler all over the back of Madison. Madison trying to hold him back there. And those guys now 2.2 seconds ahead of everyone else in the field. As we're coming up on lap 50 out of 170 here tonight. Great battle at the front of the pack right now. Really good battle up front. Madison trying to hang on. Ziegler trying to close the gap. Not going to be enough this time by. Madison pulling that gap now by 0.2 of a second. Over Ziegler. 25 laps into this run. By far the longest green flag run of the night. Just for a point of reference, 10th place Caleb Weekly right now is 8 seconds off your leader. These guys just cattywampus in the field right now as they exit turn 3 and 4 once again. We get ready to keep it going. You see right now Ziegler and Madison up front, 51 on the board. You see the next car that'll go a lap down here. It's the 68. Looks like that's Ashton. And he is, or excuse me, no, that was the 3rd place car, I believe. Yeah. I was about to say, that don't sound right. It popped up as a lap down car. That's actually the next car going to go a lap down. That's going to be the 8 machine up in front of these leaders. Just a little ways here. See the leaders coming behind them. Nose to tail right now. The leaders heading into 3 and 4. Jared all over the back bumper of Dustin. May have gave him a little bit of a tag right there. He'll let him go off of turn number 4. That could have been a little bit dicey if Jared had got in there a little bit deeper. But he held on to it. Nothing doing there. They'll keep it straight for the time being. See this field working their way through right now. Down the back straightaway once again. So everybody pretty spread out in this 28 lap run that they've had. Field's gotten decently spread out. Now you're going to see the 8 go a lap down here. Dustin will work through. Oh no, the 8. trouble. Jared Ziegler and your race leader. Are you kidding me? A lap car wrecking both your lead cars. We seen it as the camera tried to grab it. We'll go take one more look. The 8 got in the outside wall, and there it was. Taking both of these cars out. Both of your leaders caught up in that one. Are you kidding me? Good job by everybody to get woed up, but are you kidding me? We'll go back and see if we can get another angle here. Coming off of turn number 4, you can see that, and just, man. We'll go on board with Jared Ziegler if we can. Are you just, wow. Holy cow. On board with Jared Ziegler, we're going to see this all develop in front of him here. As they come off with 3 and 4, the lap car is going to be high here and get into the fence. And it's going to bounce him back down into your leader. Jared, nowhere to go. Both lap leaders involved. See the yellow flag fly. And that brings the caution out once again. So, Jared Ziegler on pit road along with Dustin now. Trying to get their damage repaired. Everybody else on pit road, you see the spots they're going to lose off of pit road. They're going to be deep in the pack when they get back going. Even if these cars are 100%, it's going to be hard to get back up through the field. As you've seen the incident that occurred with that lap car. Imagine your race leader, or Jared's not that happy. Well, we'll get ready to turn them loose again here, and you can see these guys still getting their car worked on. Oh man, we're going to see if they're actually going to go a lap down here, because here comes the pace car, and they are, unfortunately, the 2 class. Nope, Dustin's going to get out, but Jared is going to be put a lap down. You see the pace car go by. Jared 1 lap down. Dustin's going to stay on the lead lap. Man, oh man, oh man. I don't even know what to say to this, folks. I really don't. 2 cars had the field covered. Now they're going to have to fight from deep in the field. Even if they've got the same car that they had before, which I doubt it with the incident the way it happened. It's going to be unfortunate. And they'll all have to get caught back up here at lap number 56. So that's actually going to hand the lead over to 68 of Ashton. Can't you believe that? I mean, things you see on the racetrack sometimes. Oh, lights are out on the pace car. It'll be 57 complete of the 170 here tonight. And to be clear, I'm not blaming the lap car. Things happen. But that's the problem, you know. There's nowhere for the lap car to hide somewhere like Phoenix. And so when it goes wrong, it goes real wrong. So here we go. Lights out on the pace car once again. And we'll get them back going one more time in just a moment. There'll be double file up front. It's going to be Ashton and Chad front row. Jeffrey Sykes third. Jonathan fourth. That's going to be your top 4 right now. Starting in 5th here, Patrick Curtis in the 1 machine. 58 will go on the board. We'll get ready to go back green flag racing. And there we have it, 58 back on the board this time. Everybody back up to speed, headed for 1 and 2. Keep in mind, everybody 4 fresh tires and fuel. Now that 68 machine will try to pull away from P2 right now. Nice battle, headed for 3 and 4. Yellow's out once again. Back straight away, that's the 54 going for a ride. Putting the yellow back out one more time. 58 of 170 complete. So yellow back out on the racetrack for a 1-car spin. Try to grab the first car 1 lap down, and that would be Jared. So Jared should get the lucky dog here to put him back on the lead lap. Well, that's actually pretty good for him that that yellow come out when it did. Gonna wave him back around the field. Unfortunate, but good at the same time. And that's basically where we're at. So, we'll be right back with you here in just a moment from Phoenix. Alright, as we get ready to go back, green flag racing once again, 62 of 170 in the books. Right now out front, that'll be the 68 machine still leading the way here. To his outside, he'll have the 25 machine, Jeffrey Sykes there as well. That is going to be your top three here for this restart lap. Number 63 going on the board. Side by side up front once again for this restart. Pace car pull off. Jared Ziegler did receive the lucky dog, and we're going back green once again. Everybody will thunder down the front straightaway one more time. 63 on the board. You see Chad back there trying to close the gap. Everybody doing a great job here. On the back straightaway once again. A single file. You see third right now. That is Jeffrey trying to hang on. Side by side battle there behind them. That's the one of Patrick Curtis trying to ease by the 3 of Austin Green. Or the 3 of Jonathan, and then Austin Green in the 32 trying to fight by as well. Is in 6th. Easy, and around goes the 3. And we're going to stack them up there. Everybody gets on the brakes hard. The 3 will recover. Great job getting it straightened back out. Yellow flag back on the racetrack again. Here at lap 64, and we'll go to a quick commercial break in just a moment.
What a move. Truex in the outside, contact made. 56 slides in at a 4. Who's going to be at the stripe? Dead even, give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
All right, back here at Phoenix International Raceway, getting ready to go green once again. It's going to be the 68 out front, leading the way at lap number 67 out of 170 here tonight. Closing in on 100 laps to go in this one. It's been a hectic one already. As you see, Dustin, along with Jared Ziegler, got away from the field. But they ended up getting caught up with the 8 machine, who was a lap down off of turn 4. Mr. Steve there got into the side of the leader after bouncing off the wall. Those two ended up into the inside wall. Now they're having to fight from behind here. Jared did get his lap back. Dustin's back in 12th. He's still got a long ways to go. They've got 100 laps left. Maybe they can make it all the way back up, or closing in on 100 laps left. Maybe they can make it all the way up back to the race lead. Only time will tell, as we're coming 69 of 170 this time. So 69 out of 170 laps in the books. We'll get ready to turn them loose once again here off of 3 and 4. Here we go, getting ready to go green. As we get ready to go one more time here tonight, folks. Here we go, as they work their way through. Lights out on the iRacing pace car. 68 of 170 in the books here tonight. Here we go, folks. Side by side on the front row, we're back green once again. Great restart there for that 68 machine. Good restart. Good job getting out front. They'll head for 1 and 2. Everybody will be stacked up just a little bit deeper in the field. See Levi, Jonathan, these guys back here in the back. There is the 51 machine of Antonio right there on the bottom, trying to fight through right now. He'll hang on, trying to work his way forward. He's got the 6 of Josiah right there as well. Josiah back here in 7th. Caleb Weekly in 6th. Weekly trying to hang on the bottom of the racetrack. Josiah jumping up high. And be careful here, guys. It's going to be 3 wide. Look right there at the 3 in the mix as well. These guys all over each other deeper in the pack right now. The 6 of Josiah washes up the racetrack. Dawn back there as well, as they all try to work their way through. You see Dustin trying to sneak through the pack right now. His car maybe not quite as good as it was earlier with the damage he's got on it. He's still able to try to work his way forward, nearly making contact there with Levi there as he comes forward. Trying to surge his way to the front right now as we're still looking deep in the pack here. Dustin to the bottom here, trying to squeeze through again. He was leading when he got tangled up with the 8, who was a lap down at the time. Put damage on that machine. Now he's trying to fight from underneath. 73 on the board this time. So all these guys still trying to do everything they can here Coming to 73 laps complete. Now still hanging on. You see 72 right now on the board. Right there is Mr. Ashton as well. Great run for him. Ashton hanging on. Out front right now, but just a little bit over Chad and Patrick. Patrick Curtis, again, he has had a good year as well. No surprise to see him in this position either. As they rocket their way down the front straightaway once again. And everybody easy does it through 1 and 2. Right around the bottom of the racetrack. And right now fighting their way through 74 with 170 laps complete. $74 on the board. Everybody fighting through right now, 75. And single file for the most part. See back here in the back, that's Antonio. Pretty good run for him tonight back here in 7th. A great run for him. Antonio right here in 7th. Josiah back there behind him. You see Dustin back there in the background trying to work his way forward. Mr. Madison up there as well. See Andrew and now Dustin dropping back. I don't think that car is nearly as strong as before the accident earlier on. And I think he's struggling with that car a little bit, trying to make up for maybe a little bit of loss of horsepower. He's driving it into the corners really deep, trying to make up for it. And it's not able to work forward. Neither is him nor Jared Ziegler. Jared Ziegler back here in 14th. And just not doing as well either. You see right there, car quite a bit of damage from the accident earlier as well. And yellow out on the racetrack once again. Yellow back out. You see Jared Ziegler working his way through and slowing back down. Go take a look at what brought the yellow out here. Lap number 78 of 170. Oh, trouble in the back of the pack. That's the 1 and the 20. Ooh, up front of the pack, the 1 and 25 got together and just turned them completely sideways. One more look at it. Patrick's going to dive it in here pretty deep. And he'll just get to the bottom here, left rear quarter panel of the 25, and sideways goes. Number 25 Exalta machine. Yellow back out. The yellow back out here, 78 to 70 complete. And everybody will head to pit road once again. $79 of 170 laps complete here tonight. And right now Austin Green still out front in the 32 run. Austin Green will take over the race lead as everybody else for the most part will come to pit road. See everybody on pit road right now. The two trying to make up some ground off of pit road. Not going to happen. You see it going up on jacks once again. And we'll get ready to get going once again. The 80 on the board this time by. As we get ready to go, 80 laps on the board. Austin Green staying out here will take over the lead. He'll have 14 laps on these tires when we do get ready to go back green once again. So, But he's getting these cars glued back up, getting ready to go one more time. Austin Green out front, Ashton second, Jeffrey third, Jonathan in fourth, fifth Don, or sixth is Don. Caleb Weekly is in fifth. Well, here we go once again, getting ready to go green one more time, and we're going to see it here as we're getting later on in the day here. Let's take a look at our track temperature as of right now. Like 112 when we started. Let's check and see where it's at now. It's down to about 100, so that has dropped a little bit. About 12 degrees our race stats so far. 7 cautions for 21 laps. And 7 lead changes. So pretty good little stats here. Fastest lap of the race is a 28.2. That was way back a while back by Mr. Dustin. So, there you have it, an average lap time of 29 flat. We get ready to go back green here. We'll see the green flag wave one more time. So here we go, getting ready to go 81 of 170 complete. Out front green, and right beside him, that'll be the 68 machine as well. Sykes also behind them, the top three. 81 of 170 complete. 81 out of 170 laps complete. Outside, that is going to be that 68 machine jetting out to the lead. Green will fall to second. Right now in third is Mr. Sykes as well. Sykes trying to jump forward. That's going to be the 04 machine, Jeffrey Sykes, doing everything he can to fight his way forward here. Off of turns 3 and 4, getting all sorts of sideways. He'll move to third here, but he goes back single file once again behind them. You see Antonio back here deeper in the pack. But look who's coming forward. That's the 13 machine. He's made up more ground than Jared has, but he's definitely hurt. Still able to work forward is Dustin. He's up into the top 8. Now looking for 7th as he's trying to get alongside Antonio, who's under fire already from the 54 machine. Look at Dustin doing everything he can. He's trying to make up ground here. Or is definitely injured. He'll jump alongside Mr. Antonio here down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Dustin slides up in front of Antonio, move to 7th. Great move for Dustin. He'll be back inside the top 7. 84 of the 174 complete. 84 laps complete here tonight. Been a little crazy one here already, just an hour into the race. Still got a long ways to go, folks. See everybody single file. Caleb up the hill a little bit in the 12. He's going to have a little bit of pressure. Behind him, Beth being the 54 machine. And now that 54 will jump to the high side. That is Dawn up the racetrack. Here comes Antonio as well. As we fight through 87 and 170 will be complete this time by. Out front right now, Ashton still hanging on to the race lead. Great run out front, and actually pulling away here by about 1.1 seconds over Sykes here in second. So that's going to be the battle right now. 87 of 170 in the books. So 88 on the board this time by Sykes second, Green in third. Green runs third right now in that 32. 89 coming on the board this time by. as we work our way through. But hanging on for the most part right now. They're doing a really good job keeping these things straight all race long so far. 89 of 170 laps complete. We've only had 7 cautions here tonight in this first 89 laps, which is not that bad. You see the 3 making a move back here deeper in the pack underneath the 32 of Austin Green. Good battle right here as well. As we continue along, 90 of 170 complete. So 90 out of 170 laps in the books here tonight. And side by side right behind them, that's Antonio under fire from, looks like that's going to be Dawn in the 54 making a move. And they're going to hang on. And single file it is right now, 91 and 170. And they'll hang on. Great battling back here in the pack. They'll hang on, 92 of 170 complete. Caleb up the racetrack just a little bit. The 54 of Don working his way through. 54 machine on the bottom fighting through right now. And we'll get clear up into 8th. And right in front of him, Antonio as well. Caleb Weekly up there, 92 of 170 complete this time by. And I tell you what, up front, that 68 of Ashton was checked out. He's got a 1.9 second lead and maintaining that right now pretty well. Now, continuing along, 94 on the board this time by. Right now, 94, 170 in the books. Everybody's single file right now. Working their way down the back straightaway once again. You see them dipping below the dog leg. Is that 54 machine. Trying to hang on the best he can. He's a little bit slower here, but doing a good job keeping his pace up for the most part. $170. Gonna be the lap count we're going to tonight, and right now everybody nice battles. That is gonna be Mr. Don right there doing everything he can. He's gonna have one car right through his back bumper. Able to maintain that right now up in front of him. Austin Green and Antonio Bianchi as well. Antonio doing everything he can and hanging in there right now. In that 51 machine, Dustin Madison though trying to come back through the field and has done a great job. He's up to 4th with that hindered race car. Now has he got something to go get the leaders? Does that car still have enough power left in it to get to the leaders and get back to the race lead? Jared Ziegler has not been as fortunate as Dustin. I think Jared's car is just a little bit more injured than Dustin's. And it's showing here as Dustin's worked his way all the way back up into the top 5 here so far tonight. Average lap time about 29 seconds right now as they work their way around Phoenix International Raceway. 98 of 170 complete this time by. It'll be 99 on the board next time. And we'll fight our way through. It'll be 99 complete this time by. 99 of 170 complete. And right now everybody will fight their way through, and Ashton still up front. As they hang on, 99 of 170 laps complete here tonight. And right now it'll be about 70 laps to go. We went about 20 or so laps for most of the guys in this stint. So you're still pretty long ways for your from your final stop. I'd say you can go 50 to 60 laps here at Phoenix. And right now Ashton out front. 101 to 170 complete here tonight. As we hang on. Right now, Ashton right there, Jeffrey second. Jonathan third. Dustin fourth. Antonio in fifth. Right now is the way they run your top five. As we're coming up on 65 complete. Right now, everybody will fight their way through. 102 to 170 complete. As they fight through right now, you can see Antonio doing everything he can. That car sliding around a little bit with him inside the top five right now. Right behind them, you're going to have a couple of cars battling it out. That's the 54 machine of Don right there, along with the 6 of Josiah. Caleb Weekly right there as well. They pretty much single file right behind them. Christopher and Kevin as well. Levi in 12th. Is also having a good run here tonight. So everybody's sliding through here. 103 laps complete. Taking a look at Caleb right back here. See Caleb there in that 12 car, back there in 9th. Doing everything he can just to hang on to that position and doing a good job of it. You can't believe how hard these guys are driving each and every corner, guys. It looks simple, but I promise you it's not. As the 54 Don goes up the hill there, he may have had a little bit of help. Moved him up the racetrack. As it's 105 laps complete this time by. As everybody's single file right now. The 12 right there at Caleb. Trying to hang on, but he's going to have a car to his inside through 1 and 2. And that is the 48 making the pass. That's Christopher moving up to 9th. Good pass there. Meanwhile, up front, Jeffrey trying to run down your race leader has gotten somewhat closer. See Jeffrey right here. He's within 3/10 now. Really trying to close down on your race leader. And having a pretty good run at it. 106 this time by. And Ben Jeffrey having a very good run here tonight. Look, not too far behind these three. It's going to be Dustin up to 4th. He's about 1.1 seconds off your leader. Kind of closing pretty quick here. Dustin doing everything he can. He's got that wounded race car. But he's able to work it forward for the most part. It's just, is he going to have enough time to get there? He's got a 1.2 second gap to make up. He's got to find a little bit more speed somewhere. Got to hang in there and find a little bit more speed, I would say, than what he's got right now. But overall, good run. Back through the field and making up what he has. About 1.15 off, or 2.7 off, excuse me. 1.1 off a third, 2.7 off the leader. 108 laps to be completed this time by. Everybody working their way through pretty smooth. Nothing real crazy to announce so far. 109 on the board this time. So 109 on the board. You'll look back through the field. Everybody getting spread out around the racetrack for the most part. 48 of Christopher, they're taking a shortcut down around the bottom. Nothing wrong with that. You just got to watch it getting the car back up on the banking. Does a good job, keeps it straight, and he'll continue forward. Continuing forward, lap number 11 this time by. 1:11 this time by, guys. Everybody hanging on. So we're about 65 or so to go. As we hang on right now, everybody's fighting through right now. 111 and 170 complete. Everybody fighting through Ashton out front as we slide through here. And right now, out in front of the field, Ashton leads the way over Jeffrey, 1.1 seconds. And everything is kind of stabilized a little bit. As we run right now, 113 on the board. And right now, everybody fighting through. Let's go on board and do a crank it up segment with Ashton here for about 2 laps here. Crank it up here on Extreme Sim TV. We're going to go on board with your race leader. back here with you. 120 laps on the board this time by. Everybody fighting their way through. Hope you enjoyed some of the onboard coverage there. That was a little bit of fun for us. Now back to everything that's going on. We're 120 laps complete here tonight. It's been a hectic one all night long. See Jared Ziegler there in the 2 machine back up in 11th. Not able to do much more. Jeffrey still about 9/10 of a second off your race leader as well. Jeffrey trying to close the gap down, but he just hasn't been able to make it yet. We're about 42 laps into this stint, so we're into the portion where we'll probably start seeing guys pit before long for their final green flag stop of the evening. 122 of 170 complete here tonight at Phoenix. Well, as we're hanging on here, 123 going on the board. And you can see just how much Ashton's able to hang on over Jeffrey. It seems he's very much able to just roll the bottom line, get away from these guys. You see just how well they're doing. Everybody hanging on right now, having a very good run for the most part. And we will hang on right now out in front. Ashton leading the way. Jeffrey in second. Madison in third. 125 of 170 complete right now as we come down the front straightaway once again. And right now everybody hanging on. Dustin sitting third. Jonathan fourth. Patrick Curtis in fifth. Everybody hanging on right now. You see Patrick Curtis back there in the 5th position. And right now, Patrick trying to do everything he can, but that car is pretty much worn out as well. Tonio back there in the 51 as well. Everybody's tires are just shot. See Josiah sitting here right in front of Christopher. It's going to be a good little battle on the racetrack right now. Right now, you see right as Josiah trying to hang on in front of Christopher. They'll hang on right here behind them as well. That's going to be Kevin, and Yellow's out on the racetrack just as we started to talk about tire strategy. Yellow out, and it looks like Levi's involved. The 63 is involved. One more car there as well. Somebody just missed their braking point. That was the 63 and 58 there getting into trouble. It's Hart Green. Looks like he may have just missed his braking point a little bit there. Didn't expect that car to slow up the way he did. Hard into the outside for both of them. And one more car coming along, that's the 25, blocking the brakes up and sliding into it. So that's going to bring the yellow out, putting to it an end to the longest stint of the night. Lap 128. So once everybody comes down for pit road here, it will be their last stop of the night. And, right here should be their last stop. And here we go as we get ready once again. And you see cars coming down pit road. Ashton, Jeffrey, Justin, Dustin, Jonathan, and Patrick. As they head down pit road. 129 and 170 complete. you see Dustin, let's see if this front stall will give him a little bit of advantage here. He worked his way back into the top 5. Now can he take advantage of this stall? 63 or the 68, the first one out, and Dustin does take advantage. He'll move up to second. Great job, Dustin, back into second. He's fit all night long to get back in contention, and now he'll start P2 on this restart. And so we'll get ready to line them back up and get them ready to go once again. Get ready to go. And right now, everybody will get single file once again, 130 of 170 complete. And we will hang on as everybody gets ready to go green one more time. So as we're getting ready to go green again, out in front once again, that is Mr. Ashton. He has had the lead for quite a while. Let's see how he does here on this restart. Can he hold off Dustin? What about Jeffrey up there as well? Really impressed to see Dustin make up as much as he has. As we get ready to go back green, lights are out atop the iRacing pace car. And we'll get ready to turn them loose right now. That's Ashton and Dustin and Jeffrey. That's going to be your top 3 for this restart. 131 of 170 complete. Lights out atop the pace car here. As we get ready to go green one more time. Everybody single, double file once again. Here we go as we get ready to go green off of turn number 4. 31 of 170 complete. Green in the air once again. Now, Dustin's been able to take advantage of the pit stall, get back to second. Can he hold it? Jeffrey on underneath of him here, side by side through 1 and 2. They'll be side by side down the back straightaway once again. And everybody will jump to the bottom of the racetrack right now. Double file behind your race leader. They'll worship the racetrack right at the moment. Everybody single file back here. Hanging on. 133 of 170 complete right now. And they're hanging on right now, doing a great job of it. And single file it is. They're losing ground though to your race leader. Dustin's gotten clear. Now can he run him back down? But it's going to take him a minute. And I really think the power hurts him on fresh tires more than anything. Or just not the same as it was earlier on in the night. He's going to have to really find a way to overcome that to run back down your race leader. Side by side back behind them, that's Antonio there with Patrick right there as well. And tight battle here deeper in the pack. Antonio dropping back. Fighting through 135 this time by. And right now single file for the most part we are. And it's a pretty good race out there right now as Antonio trying to fight through right now. And it's been a heck of a race so far. See everybody back single file back here. 135 of 170 complete. 135 of 170 complete. And yellow out again. That's deeper in the pack. That's the 25 getting turned by the 4. Bring the yellow back out one more time. And yellow back out. So as you can see, yellow is back out once again. And we'll get him slowed back down one more time. And I just don't think Dustin's car is the same as it was earlier in the night at all. It's gotten damaged and it's just not working the way he wants it to. He's trying to overcome it, but man, he is just struggling hard to make it work. It's hard to really overcome that. I mean, even with a better handling car, you still need the power. See if we can grab a word with Dustin right quick. Where is Mr. Destin? Find him in here while it's on the pace car. 137 or 170 complete here tonight. As we continue along. 138 on the board this time. Where are you at, Mr. Destin? Mr. Dustin. Hell, Dustin's not in Discord, I don't think. I was going to talk to Dustin, but I guess I'm not going to. He's not in Discord. Rip. Oh, well, we were going to try anyway. We're getting ready to get back to green flag racing. It'll be 139 on the board when the green comes back out. So we'll just wait on that pace car lights to go out one more time. It's 138 of 170 complete here tonight. Lights on the iRacing pace cars, we circle around here. Getting ready to go back green flag racing once again. And everybody just getting ready to go one more time here tonight. And the lights are on the pace car. I'm getting ready to turn back off. Get ready to go again once again here this evening. So, double file right now, front row, second row, and third row. Video's catching up. Lights are off. Getting ready to go green once again. So here we go one more time. 140 of 170 going to be in the books this time by. Here we go once again. Lights are off on the pace car. So here we go. Lights are off. Everybody's double file one more time. It's going to be 140 of 170 this time by. Pace car leads them down. And here we go. Green flag getting ready to go back in the air. Lap 140 on the board. Green. Here we go. Back underway once again. It'll be just over 30, I believe 30 some laps to go here. And again, you see the power of Dustin's car really hindering him on the start of the race. That seems to be the problem. And see back here, Dustin already losing a spot. The Ashton taking off, pulling away. Everybody side by side back here. Here's the one car, Patrick Curtis, in the mix back here also. Curtis in that one machine trying to fight his way through. 141 and 170 in the books. Right now, side by side, right at the moment. Back here in the back of the field, everybody trying to work it out. Trying to hang on the best they can. There is Antonio right there as well. One car stepping out of shape. That's the one machine. That's Patrick Curtis getting out of shape as well. Yellow flag out once again. 142 on the board. Yellow back out, and that is the 48 in trouble on the front straightaway. And around he goes. And that is Christopher running into a problem on the front stretch once again. Oh, hard impact there for the 48. He's alongside Caleb here, and it looks like it's just not going to end well. Jared Ziegler gets sideways in front of him, and nowhere for him to go. And that's going to tear that car all to pieces. Yellow back out on the racetrack. So yellow back out once again. We'll get them lined back up. 143 complete of the 170 here tonight. And we'll get ready to turn it loose once again. 143 of 170 in the books. As we get ready to go back at it. Single file once again. And I'm telling you, Ashton's having a great job, doing a great job with that car tonight. But again, I just don't see anybody behind him with the power. See some guys going to pit road. And another car I want to bring attention to had trouble early on. But he's back on the lead lap. That's Norman King up into 12th. Norman King there in that 28 machine. A good run there for Norman King as well. So Norman King hanging on there, getting back on the lead lap after trouble early, trying to turn this one around. And as we're getting ready to go once again. So we're trying to get this turned around for Norman. He's had a rough season so far. But a good recovery here tonight. And not going to interview him because the last time I interviewed him I jinxed him. So we're not going to do that. But we will point out he's had a very, very good run here so far. We'll get ready once again here. See what happens on this restart. Pace car is picking the field up in, or taking the field through the back straightaway. We should be coming to 1 to go this time. And it's been a very good race so far. And we'll continue along here. As we continue right now. And what a race it's really been, folks. It's been really fun. Been a great race so far. And we'll hang on right now for the time being. And let's see here. Who do I want to talk to if we get another yellow here? Let's kind of look at that. If we can. And lights out on the pace car. So lights out on the pace car once again. 146 of 170 in the books right now up front. That's going to be Ashton and Jeffrey Sykes on the front row. Again, Dustin back there just a little bit further. Actually, Dustin quite a bit further back. He went down pit road, was one of the ones that decided to. Probably figures that's the only shot he's got, taking fresh tires. Trying to work his way back through here. And we will see if that plan actually pays off for him. Dustin hanging on right now. Here we go. Getting ready to go green once again. 147 on the board this time. Dustin leads them down back in the Ashton leading them down back in the gas. Dustin back here in the back trying to come back to the front. And we'll see if these tires pay off for him. You see him right there underneath the 28. He had the strongest car of the night earlier. Again, if you missed it, he got wrapped up with a lap car. Now he's trying everything he can to work his way back through. Ashton doing a great job hanging on out front. That car pretty strong as well. Dustin still deep in the pack here as he tries to work his way through. He's up to 7th. See if these tires can pay off enough to give him that advantage back. In the 1 and 2 once again, Dustin around the bottom of the racetrack. 149 on the board this time by. Everybody hanging on for the most part here. And right now up front, look at this. Antonio up to 3rd in that 51 machine. Great run as well, right behind Jeffrey Sykes. 149 on the board. We're coming up on 20 laps to go here at Phoenix, folks. Coming up to 20 more. One car way high. Locks the brakes up. That's going to be the 54 machine. Don sent that thing in halfway through the corner with the brakes locked up. Great job to grab the race car and get it back down, but that could have been a disaster. Great job, Don, hanging on to that machine. So he'll work it out. In trouble in front of him. That's the 12 of Caleb Weekly, and around he goes. That'll bring the caution out once again. They just went down in the corner, and he's going to get a bing bong, ping pong, a little bit of a nudge. Turning that car around, yellow back out once again. So 150 back under caution once again here tonight. 170 laps complete. We'll go to commercial break one more time here tonight. When we come back, we'll have the final 20 laps of this.
Boy, these iRacing flag cars are fast tonight.
You know, Todd, I guarantee you, Brown, Leonardi, Weaver, Capert, and Pena are all using their products from their sponsor tonight to give them the upper hand over the competition.
Well, how can I get fast like those guys?
Well, that's easy, Todd. You gotta head over to iRacingIFlag.com.
Alrighty, folks, as we get ready to go back, green flag once again here tonight as we get ready to turn them back loose one more time. Out front right now, Ashton, great job leading the way. He'll bring them to green. Jeffrey Sykes will be down there as well. Ashton actually taking the outside of the racetrack. It's a little bit different restart here, different position. See if it works out for him with 17 laps to go here at Phoenix. Here we go as they exit 3 and 4. Green flag back out. Nice restart for both of them up front. Ashton jumps out ahead of Jeffrey. Jeffrey trying to run him back down. Again, a little bit of mixture of tires throughout the field. You see Antonio back there as well. Doing a great job hanging on also. Antonio back there doing everything he can. Jeffrey Sykes, you see him right there as well. Jonathan right here in the mix. There's Antonio. 16 laps to go this time by. 16 to go across the stripe. 16 laps to go. Antonio right there behind him, trying to come up with something in third. Top 3 trying to check out now. Come to 15 to go this time by. All 3 of these cars up in front of the pack. 15 laps to go. It's been a great battle all the way through here tonight. And right now, with 15 laps to go, Ashton out front trying to hang on. Everybody else giving chase. There is Dustin back into the top 5. Again, the car is not the same as it was earlier, and it hasn't been since he was caught in that accident. As everything's starting to wind down here at Phoenix. 14 to go this time by. Back into 3 and 4. Everybody will work their way through. 14 to go. Everybody right around the bottom of the racetrack. Here we come. 14 laps to go here at Phoenix. Everybody hanging on up front. Jeffrey Sykes up there as well. See Sykes up there just a little bit ahead of Antonio right now. Antonio trying to run him down. 13 to go this time by. They'll work their way through 3 and 4 once again. 13 laps to go here at Phoenix. Antonio trying to run down Sykes. Not going to be enough. Sykes will pull away. Doesn't look like Sykes has anything for Ashton at all either. As we work our way to 13 laps to go here. 13 to go. Everybody hanging on right now. And 12 to go next time by. They hanging on, doing the best they can do right now. What a battle around the racetrack at the moment. 12 laps to go. And he hanging on for the most part. So 12 laps to go here at Phoenix International Raceway. Right now Ashton out in front trying to hang on. And right now 11 to go this time by. Right around the bottom of the racetrack. 11, now 10 to go. 10 laps to go across the stripe this time by. Ashton and Jeffrey Sykes, Antonio Bianchi right there as well. 10 laps to go now. Coming to 9 to go at the stripe this time by. 9 laps to go. Time to go now. Side by side behind them, you see Dustin putting Antonio under fire. Great battle for third. Dustin trying to work his way to the bottom. Antonio trying to hold him off. And it looks like Dustin's going to get clear as they head for 3 and 4. A little bit of contact maybe with Antonio through the middle of the corner, but Dustin cleared a third. But he's going to be a little bit too late. He's too far back from the leaders right now. Unless he gets a caution to do anything. They worked their way through 1 and 2 once again. Antonio sliding back. And right now, man, Ashton doing a great job leading the way here tonight. back here hanging on right now. 7 laps to go right now. Six to go this time by, but he'll pull away. And right now, 6 to go right now. Everybody will fight through 3 and 4. Right now, Ashton trying to hang on to the race lead. Right now, 6 now, 5 to go now. Everybody fighting through, doing everything they can. And right now, out front, Ashton trying to pull away from Jeffrey and doing a great job. He's got it to 0.5 of a second right now. What a great job, man. He's been out front. He has held on to the lead, and now he's 4 laps away from getting the win tonight at Phoenix International Raceway as they work their way through. One car in the outside wall up there. They're not going to worry about that. They're going to work their way through. The difference now is you see Dustin trying to take second. Dustin doing everything he can to get back to second around Jeffrey. Look at this. Here comes Dustin onto the back bumper of Jeffrey. Coming down the front straightaway here. He's going to have to get by him in a hurry if he's even got a shot. He'll go to the bottom here. Dustin to the bottom of the racetrack. 3 laps to go. Side by side with Jeffrey. He'll cut the dog leg here to try to get clear. And he does a great job. He will get clear right now. Headed for 3 and 4. Now Dustin trying to get clear, and he does. Now, does he have enough time to get to the race leader? I don't think so. Dustin has fought his way back to second. Now pulling away here. Trying to get to your race leader. He's going to run out of time with 2 laps to go. Out front right now, Ashton doing a great job. Ashton out front maintaining the lead here. Dustin trying to fight back into 3 and 4. 1 lap to go at the stripe. Dustin has done a great job to make up what he's had, but he's going to run out of time before he can get there. Out of 3 and 4. White flag in the air. Ashton out front. 1 lap to go through 1 and 2. Dustin sends that car in deep through 1 and 2. It's not going to be enough here. Ooh, a little bit of a slip there for your leader. Oh boy, Dustin's gaining, but he's not going to, if he had 1 more lap, man. 1 more lap and he'd have been there, but he's going to run out of time here as they exit 3 and 4. He'll be about 1/10 of a second back. A checkered flag in the air. Great job to Ashton. He'll get the win here tonight. Dustin second. What a drive back through the field for Dustin, and Patrick Curtis comes home 3rd here tonight. The checkered flag is out. And we will see if we can get Dustin up here as we all come to a rest here. But we will grab first and foremost, if we can get as we come to the front straightaway. What a great job from these guys, doing an amazing job. Wow, what a run. See, burning it down there is Ashton. What a finish. See if any of these guys come in for interviews. We'll give them just a minute. What a great job Ashton done there in that number 68 machine to come away with the win here tonight. Wow, what a great job. And let's see here. What else do we have? see anybody getting discored out of the top 3, unfortunately. So, we'll take a look at our final finishing results here tonight. What a race it was here in the Camping Universe Xfinity Series here this evening from Phoenix. Wow, what a night. As the finishing results will scroll through your screen here. Still celebrating, man. What a great job from Ashton to get the win here tonight. As the finishing results will scroll through the top of your page. Man, oh man. 2 nights of racing here at Phoenix. What a way to end it off. What a great race it was. Kind of long, but it was a lot of fun. And folks, till next time, it's been Matt up in the booth double checking. Don't see anybody in TeamSpeak there. And we're going to get on out of here. We'll be back here tomorrow night. Until then, everyone, stay safe. God bless. Have a great night, folks.